Good morning, everyone, to Morning Brews and Cruise News. I'm your host, Trevor Shelby. Today is Thursday, June 29th, and this is going to be just a fantastic day. I've got a little day of travel today. Got to travel to the other side of my state, so it's going to be a lot of driving. So coming up in today's episode, we've got to ask ourselves, what cruise company is shutting down? Did J-Lo just invite me on a Virgin cruise? And we have some great Royal Caribbean and Carnival news as well. But first, let's take our first sip of the coffee today. Today we've got Timothy's coffee again, and this is Hazelnut. So, I haven't done too many flavors, so let's see. Oh yeah. This is pretty good. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of all the flavor coffees, so let's talk about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Timothy's. Let's give this one a solid 6.6 out of 10. It's not bad. I don't know if I'm a hazelnut fan. So it didn't get a 7, but 6.6 out of 10 is not too bad either. So thank you, Timothy's. This is really good coffee. I think this has been a great deal also. I just want to throw that out there. I bought that big old thing of just like different coffees, and there's like, haven't found, there's several that are the same brand, but there's never any the same like roast or the different flavors and all that. And so it's going to be interesting. I've saved, there's been a couple of times I've been like, I don't want to do cinnamon today, and I threw it back. So we're going to start hitting the bottom of the barrel here soon. And yeah, we're going to have some more flavors. So we might have some harsher scores coming up. So we will see. So in our first bit of news, we have the Boston-based cruise company Vantage Deluxe World Travel. They're in choppy waters today amid investigations, lawsuits, and a whole bunch of customer complaints. Vantage has reportedly laid off all of its employees across the board. The company's been under scrutiny for months for underpaid refunds or canceled, postponed trips. According to internal memos, all the trips are postponed until August 28th. The Attorney General's office has received 818 complaints about Vantage since 2020. Further south, the Pennsylvania's Attorney General office has filed a lawsuit against the company alleging deceptive and unfair practices. Despite these challenges, Vantage website remains operational, possibly leading to unsuspected customers to book future cruises. The company's last statement on June 9th indicated plans to sell the business. That's just terrible. Can you imagine if you found some really good deals that was on this cruise company and you did very little research and you're like, you know what? I can afford this. This sounds fantastic, and look, I like what they have to offer, and you start putting money down on this cruise, and it just goes off into the ether because these people, it just seems like they're stealing your money. So that's awful, awful, awful. But you know what's not awful? Okay, this is the opposite of awful. This is wonderful. Jennifer Lopez has invited me to a cruise. I'm so excited. So Virgin Cruises has created this Gen AI. She has stepped aboard the Virgin Group cruise line, taking center stage in the company's latest ad campaign. Takes the form of the one and only, the beautiful Jennifer Lopez. Oh, be still my beating heart. Or J-Lo, as she's properly known. In the ad, J-Lo introduces herself as the Virgin Voyages Chief Celebration Officer, enticing viewers to embark on a high seas adventure. However, due to a hilarious twist, we discover that J-Lo's actually Gen AI, an AI that's been created for virginvoyages.com, allowing customers to create custom invitations for their cruise vacations. In the playful ad, Virgin Voyages does more than just showcase the AI. It humorously points out the flaws and unexpected glitches of the technology, with Gen AI having to go through a software upgrade in the mid-ad. The chief brand officer for Virgin, Nathan Rosenberg, expressed the aim of the campaign is not only to engage, but make viewers laugh. The innovative campaign is a joint venture with creative agency VMLY&R. That's a terrible name. You rename your company. Rename it now. And builds on existing partnerships between Virgin Voyages and the real J-Lo. Oh my God. I do like the ad. If you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. I love how they always creatively come up with a way to throw in, and there's no kids. And so I think it's great. I would love to go on a Virgin cruise at some point. And so the Scarlet Lady is just a fantastic looking ship. And I think that would be a whole lot of fun. So in some Royal Caribbean news today, we have some good news, which is the Icon of the Seas is ready to go. Well, almost. It still has some more sea trials coming up, but they are slowly getting there. They're really kind of putting it to the test and seeing if there's anything else they need to do to the ship. But I guess the sea trials before, they had hundreds of engineers and people on the ship that was testing all kinds of things. I still imagine people running around the ship flipping lights on and off and flushing toilets. It's just very humorous to me. And I know I said it last time, but I would love to do that or be around for that. That'd be so funny. But it's increasingly more looking like that the ship is going to get delivered early, probably October of this year. So we will see. It's scheduled for January, but you know, no one's going to worry about a premature cruise ship being birthed out into the world. And the Icon looks fantastic, man. This is a really, really cool ship. I can't wait to see it in person. It is going to be the world's largest cruise ship. And wow. The Icon's going to have two sister ships. They're going to debut between, now and 2026. And so it'll be interesting to see how these newer class of ships really come together. They've got all these really cool amenities, and I'm really excited to see it. Now in Carnival news, their big news this week has been all about their stock and stock price and all their earnings and all that. And they presented like this really nice package that was like, we did great. But it wasn't as much as everyone was expecting. And there was this crazy sell-off of their stock. It plummeted and like 10%, which it made it one of the biggest losers or the biggest loser of the day in the stock market. And it was just really baffling to some of the, reporters that were kind of covering this, because it was like, they did good. They like, what's going on? It does seem like there were some people that pulled out prematurely, just trying to get out of there, and did not trust things. And so you know how it goes sometimes with the stock market. Stocks, they go up, and then there's like some days it goes down. That's my knowledge on stocks, guys. Don't take stock advice from me. And I own no Carnival stock, so I have no monkey in this fight. Do people fight monkeys? So anyways, I don't know. So the good news about all of this is that the stock price has not only recovered, but it has exceeded. And so it's going still steadily going up. Currently, as I record this, the stock is at $17.29. So that sell-off just didn't really phase it. It's bounced back, and it looks to me stable, but I'm looking at a graph and I don't know what I'm talking about. With Carnival doing good, that means the other cruise companies are doing good. Not you, Vantage. You laid everybody off. But, all the other major cruise companies, they're seeing their stocks prices go up because Carnival's doing well, and that's probably going to resonate for the rest of the fleets worldwide. So that is a really, really cool thing. And it just shows that this is one of the best ways to have a vacation is with cruise travel. So that is fantastic. Now, let me toss this in there. If you've been enjoying your time with us on this Morning Brews with Cruise News and sailing with us through the latest news and insights, how about you hit that subscribe button, whether you're tuning in from YouTube or your favorite podcasting platform. That little button is like a lifesaver. It keeps you afloat in the sea of news, and you'll get a friendly nudge from me whenever we have any fresh new updates, so you won't miss a single wave. Anyways, guys, that's all we have for now, so stay tuned for more updates from Morning Brews and Cruise News. Make sure you're subscribed. My name is Trevor Shelby. Remember, folks, life is like a voyage. You never know where the seas may take you. So stay alert, stay caffeinated, and above all else, stay cruising. Smooth sailing, Pier Runners.